Yo ate for ni adofo me church bibia wabaso. Wa wabaso bia me chia o. Ene yadi ensemo a ehwam na ebrem. As ebe church bibia ni odo kese a dan de nyina modidi en achi. Yen semre no. Yen semre no yebe chi adofo obibia wo hwe ye from day one ebesi ene yede obibia ase wane so ye Ghana ni simi obisi owo Ghana ho ye Ghana ni simi a onka nche mi ye nuanom a mowo anwunamemu akpe kakaka midamo ase pa se dane da nyina mo follow ye nuanom a ye nuanom asantifo nso a mo asantememu yedamo ase oti ase wo boga ya chiao this time nse ye wia wo Ghana boga wentenga no waje so na ba ena ye nuanom a omo wa ya chiao nya bombi ayiri obi amaro obi esonfo ya chiao nyina okay yen shase yeda obibia ase Majestic Francis JB yeda obibia ase ye beka onyansani bi ho asem eni saa onyansani no ona misua saa atade we hye free ne ho wanto te Ghana amamre ene amane Ghana ye japade wanto to nase wanfa nkogoro atopre saa onyansani no obi enipa ani enye ne krom nko a Ghana na emom Africa eni be bia obibini tibia no saa onyansani ne kasae ema ekọ edima ebibifo eni nipa bia omo danso efi womo a omo fi se ewiase ye omo dia ye frɛ omo abrofo ana to be specific Europeans no se minyano mwate de ekoso ewo ekru a ye frɛ no Russia ene Ukraine de ekoso no opanye bia oje Ghana free mpochire emu a ye frɛ no Francis Ngoloma Kofi Nwea Ngoloma nenso ne mfante teacher entimi antro ni dini ye ya wantimi antro nti se de ye body ni wo enzima kasam no na on your fan say Nkrumah na otro Nkrumah abayi ni din na se obo ade ni pese odo ye bibia edru mebia osesa odin po sen ye beya ebeye ni munyam hyede ama wo ene esesa ye nana obi a ye friend Francis Kofi Nwea Ngoloma no idin bedane Kwame Nkrumah ohun de esi wo Ukraine no ohun free achirichiri a na odi tu Africa fo de esi wo Ukraine no Kwame Nkrumah wo achirichiri eninti na odi tu yen abibifo fo mini awaba so ene daso no fa utaku osempoa efa boa na loud silence media na ewo Ghana no aba ebeyi Ghana for every political enslavement mu no ye beji nipa de free amanyosem a ye de wo ane wa adwene o ma ne wa wo daachi ene wa sinimu ma unyansa bibia a omodi ahye gata mu no ye ya ba ye beyi we de free mu na ade bia no susu no obi na hyase sebio ye banye kasa ebi mu se mu di atem nanso so Muhammad ba ye udi atem so nipa di omachi Jesus Christ ba ye no odi atem wa asori dem eno de ukoko defend asori dem atenidie because ya chose foolish Galatians de there be efri nyankopon ho but mimi ba Kevin Taylor ba ene omo a na nanom aso omo daya ye fight dia age abibiman esi ho no enye Ghana ena ye wie you anase ye destiny o senia hawa kumsin kan no enye Ghana ena ye destiny o meanwhile no person say destination. Ghana is not the destination. We want to go beyond Ghana. We want to lift people from the oppressed state to a state of mental, social, economic, and whatever freedom. Yes, we may not all be equal. And yes, ye be mani penny na ye pe, but ye be yini pe from pochrimu. You can never make all human beings equal. Obi obeka sa asem na chi obian oye data afo, but you can uplift everyone from a sorry state to a more dignifying and good, enjoyable place. And no, and ye need that war. Sadia no so na ye obi ne sase na obi mu so ye dey edi akiri. Jesus Christ ba ye no odi atem odi akiri. Mo a na mo afa ya na mo afa Bible na mo afa Quran na mo di betu afo se munya yo me kan enso wia no atam Bible no akotena sorry dem. Jesus Christ ba ya na otwi Pharisees no anim no ena ne maame Mary tu ne fo se onya na oja ya anke na wo Christianity no ho. Ni busa question o ye betena ha ne ye ka panyi asem a o si ye nyai ena mpanyimfo no de otumfo de gamanche de ya bon wura de kuntunkununku ne ochema ahene mo de ye nka ohomo asem o na me busa se Jesus Christ a meka Herod asem a John the Baptist a meka Herod asem a anke ne we wo sumbi a o friend say Christianity. Mimi ani aje Rabiatu se Muhammad amfa de daya wo so ye ene ani suade hunu no onyaye no so onyaye na ne wofa abu ka kire no se emane nye na de oye no ebedidi Arab fo ni penfo no atemu a Anita osepoku ankenne yenia Rabiatu konye Muslim. Always there should be a fight against certain wrong things in society, in the community, in the country you live in, but one person must start it. Nipa baako ne be shase ne nipa baako ne shase a atoksen na atohan no de ato eho de amama nsan nyina de yen abibifo yen tiase ni se oh ade na ye Kevin Taylor na ahye Loud Silence Media na se ne enye me enti anye ono no de wo se ye de ye botugu eno na abeye ye ne no. Now we will go a bit today we're going to go a bit back into history and give us the stories behind the cause of Ukraine no? And Russia. What Ghana obeka semfa wo ho. Won say e ba ye se Ghana fo mpanyimfo trotro to aba fa ho. When Kwame Nkrumah onyansani a onyankopon na nanom ene abode ede ne dom Ghana ne abibiman no oka se Ghana fa ahodie eye nkwasiasem eye nomadinjan se eni Togo eni Burkina eni Mali eni Rwanda se ni nyina anka amfua na ya ndododo na ya ntutututu ye ho enhia Ghana ye fa ahodi a ye nya no eye nkwasi asem eye hudu arada asem no Ekufuado ni papa ni wofa a Greek minister ni papa Bafu Akoto. That time Ajimai Prempeh the first any certain ahemfo bia na omo Ghana ebimumpo omunya adodode edi free Kwame Nkrumah amamumu dey ediye na ayerebi aka ana owo simpa ane ya dino adane winiba no na ayerebi aka empanyimfo bi esori tia ye adeya Kwame Nkrumah se Ghana nko ayi edie ni ma ye nhwehwe ne ye nhwehwe afoforo nso yi edie ade na asemasi Ukraine okoka ho asem oye Ghana ni president. Kwame Nkrumah was not all looking for liberation for Ghana. Esan say ohun say akwantu wo ho obi be free Ghana akotena Mali se bia okọ school okodidwa me nana na dwuma say ye abra Edwardnizer biscuit factory ni gu ye no me nana na ewo se ogya bibia na ohun de animanim ye na odi ni sika ye okotogo kwan so kakra osako Burkina kwan so enum ne nyina edinya school a ye de call ya sisei na nanu afre no a woje na home kosekose na se obi see the independence of this nation called Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked to the total liberation of other African states. Mose adey ene nchirima ba ye super Kwame Nkrumah say adenti ena wandwen Ghana ho nko a oyonko da ene woda se odwen Ghana ho nko a na ene Burkina Faso, Mali omo ye landlocked nations or countries omo yi omo nyoma de fa ha omo de fa Ghana na eko na chese ye ne Burkina ye ne Mali e wo twaka biye ye nuanom a omo voter region ebimo ekwan aflawo kwan no etwa omumu ne kitchen e wo Ghana enna baby a woda ne bedrooms ne no anwan e wo Togo o see we selfish pesemin kumunyanti no anke wo se ye nana Kwame Nkrumah odwen Ghana ho nko a wo nse ne ukunu na akọ ware no ye Burkina ni indi se ye mra ni anye bi amfra anase ye ade ni anwe Burkina ni nso ho a ebedrum ribi no ebebu abomene wo ankasa mini a won share page no na ma page no nko nanim enu ba bia wo se dru ene ye be bie ni pani Kwame Nkrumah hu saade we osisi ye man independence eno no enso how you will sustain that independence no is what you have to think about. Ukraine 4G independence 1991 no. What do you say? Free Russia for honor no. Don't forget say Russia na honor in the 9th century 900 and something AD honor no. Omo hinibia obeti 3 the friends say the Kievan Rus no Kievan Rus enunti ene wo Kiev ewo Ukraine honum no in the 9th century ena Russia ene Ukraine bond no ewo ho ebaya besi Catherine the Great emreso ohima bi ba Russia ne friend Catherine the Great she tried to russify, you can say russifier, to convert a particular group of people to believe in the ideals or to become Russians. Into their friends say russify. pen ekotewia mechia o mini ana wo ma wani ko flyer na eda honum no yitaku anasempoa faboa na loud silence media na ewo honum a TV station no ewo multi TV channel ne so no boa etena bi bia na eno na bema wunua na oko the school of journalism no ebema na adwuma boa wunua na osua photography no bia eno na ebema na adwuma boa senya amanfo tete Ghana ho a omuntimi nka Ekufuado asem no yentimi nka otumfo mu asem no ye yaba ye beyi mu adwen afrim pokyere mu ye nananom no otumfo nom no ye ka wo mu asem a enye omu su as otumfo no na ye kasa kire wo mu nemum tumi no a omu te so no ene ye kasa kire wo mu enti asem na ye ka no se kwakudua oye modern day otumfo no sorry free akonya no so kra na asem na ye ka kire no pointed towards obia ade fofo bi betin a oba betena akonya no so no sa asem no ekoma no isan se otumfo no enye din eye abodin na abodin so nye nipa na emom ye de tu nipa so kosi ebre ni brebi president enye din eye abodin ye enjoying forever eye for emrebi enunti no untimi nkoye otumfo a nkonkosi edru bio ebrebi dru a obi free ho yenom ne yebeka no kure no de ache otumfo na omo ani aba omo ho ye ne yebeka no kure minuanom se yebo otumfo din a ye de ne ye example enye ono nko na ye ohene e wo Ghana ho eno na ya amonti ase no esan se mumu bi mu understanding e wo form we cannot be mentioning names yentimi nkofa ohene kitikiti bi a wo hye tebe so ekura bi ase emma because obi anim no yeso wo ye kese a ho anase wo pekese aya na wo de ho abata aboa na ye friend preko no because ono no de ho bo no obe kire kwan ye fa so ye kese enisa wo kasa ye nko kasa nche ni panketenketi wo Minister of Agric me nko kasa nche no hwan na so si Minister of Agric no Ekufuado me nko kasa nche tepaman hene hwan na so si tepaman hene otumfo endi se bibi enkoso ye ya otumfo ne te a obetraining na hemfo nketoa no enam se ono no wa asantimem na oye kese da omo ano no se oteki anamon bia ofa anamon bia ahemfo a omo ne ye pe no enso oba bi foforo a omo so behu na omo ahwe na omo asua menia ye bobra e de ye ho bata obi a wako nanim anase obi a wako nanim sen wo na wo bobra ya wo pe kanko no na wo de wani kwa akohwe obi a wo wa bobra sen no de a na ne kanko na wo pe nan sei timini amomwa 055-889-3032 no asene okakrawa a wo ewo Ghana no isan say hey PayPal ne hwan no me complicated ema me de ma omo form no Kevin Taylor na aba ne show so a obekire mo me nso me dia me ye no say mobile money no eno na ye simple so ho say na do hu say ye jeje kakra mumudi aboa Kevin anu akofa levi aba no je say etomu ananka wano so aten kakra me say gede kra no ye ma ne ntim frim ye be gisika ne nyina na ye de abo nachi me ni amen fan se otrim say eye scheme bi na aba no bi de ju sika di da bi eye moa esan se oba na mahwe atade na ma betena ha na ma so camera eye energy ene ye de yes ade we nyina light obetua light call off a light ne de power obeto fuel e dia power plant and as a generator bia na o use no mommoa na apese wo he oye kese a oye de madufoche oti ase apese ye kese a oye madufoche oti ase se oyire wo ho na wo hwe ni yi na oye kama oye ma wa osi abonten a fans no e ba ma wo ha na wudi Kevin Taylor chi na de be chi na loud silence TV no ye hwe no multi TV no so ni hu ni biwa na support wa na so support kit na ho mfa so ne sei yankopon ko bibia ho sei wayi ni sika so de beboa eyi ne bo no fly ne bo ho no wo a wonhu no nsusu no ka kire me meye ne kese de ama na wahu what you say in the era of Sir Kievan Rus no and no hini bia na ye friend no Volodomir Ukrainian language no sir because safe Kiev and the two more the buy now one funny thing and say ebi mo nte de Putin na say yes obi no so ntokwa so but Kwame Nkrumah can say me or see unity Putin is thinking about unity and maybe na enkro bi ka Russia ho a na ma omoye strong enkro ni nyina ate e dia akọ join NATO ni North Atlantic the North Atlantic Treaty Organization a military ally a kuo bi a omo ate a Kwame Nkrumah so ho da ye say emma African president a omo share at that time African Union conference omo ye no say they shouldn't leave that premises without forming one military command. Have you asked yourself why the UN Security Council no they are placing sanctions, but they forget that about 60 to 70% of the gas they use in Europe no every Russia neighbor into o fiti prekope policy amuja beba adiza tu Zachariah o fiti prekope na o policy a imuja betu agu adentina hwe Kwame Nkrumah hunyansa ho Kwame Nkrumah hunyansa kasa kire wiase ni titiro ni abibifo na Ghana ono ane nkofo or say we shouldn't leave this conference without the motive of forming one military command. Senka na Africa or one military commander anka obi ni obetimi abawru ma betu Gaddafi. Kwame Nkrumah kasa afi na osu say South Africa that time na brofuna take over no na afi osu say oma build Europeans na build omo base wo ho into in the event one se base ye trade na one country one tiny country in Europe and obusa mpanyfo na omo nyina hia ho de say so one country in Europe tries to obey devour Africa. African country bena a bit to me a dinner sa a krona ano na omontiasie. The UN Security Council show some kind of diplomacy in say so only jata kwa kokoma you have to be very careful. But emrea na omu fi say Gaddafi ye nyoma bi o mani nyi ho no omo babum te se de okode efi wimbe fa asase de no adan na we ne omo mobum enko isan se obari ma bi gina pro na ti ho enwen kro no Alexi kejiti ya soja Benjamin Kobe bini mechiamu nyina ma obaso no Mohammed Ibrahim Eric Soti Lucky AJ Seidu Salome ene mo amoka ho mini anom ni adofo Amama God, what we have to learn is whenever you find or you see wise people, knowledgeable people amongst you, cherish those people and make sure you protect and you preserve their intelligence. Yedi intimi nyesa. Nkrumah 2 years. Nibusawo say Ukraine na ene Russia to ashe almost no. Say Ukraine eka say oba befa Africa or befa Africa said you offer kusiano. When Kwame Nkrumah was talking, he had Nigeria in mind. Nigeria, which is the most populous nation in Africa and most populous black nation in the world, has no faith, let alone to anchor the rest of the African or black African states. And Nkrumah at the time acknowledged and recognized the Caribbeans that they have African lineage. They are African, they are African consanguines. They are pure descendants of Africa, and so whatever pertains and whatever affects Africa affects the Caribbeans too. Na Kwame Nkrumah kan we kyerɛ ye ma ye ni na ho yenya independence awie no afi yenhwe se ye nko ohaw mu bio. When Ukraine got the independence no then ne was say omo ye because getting to the eastern bloc no eastern side no the Donbass one no the entire Russia na ni di Ukraine echi after granting them independence. That's why I'm using the word, I'm choosing my words carefully. They granted them independence in 1991 because they were still monitoring oil, gas, and iron in Ukraine. And don't forget, Ukraine was the technological hub. If you go into history and you want to read psychology and stuff, there were some fantastic philosophers from Kiev. After granting them independence, they still were fixated, focusing on how the decisions Ukraine would take until 2014. From 2012 over, Yanukovych, Ukrainian president, na agreement be about with the Western world no one sign. When it comes say trade ni business ni ade no one sign and or call Russia ho ekoji $15 billion bailout from Russia because na on person obe agree to this European terms and conditions ni ade no abrom hu sa no. Don't forget obiati association with a prime motive to inure to his or her benefits. It is our damn now or catch us a be a company beer. Tinasina drain home. A son said they all suggested be a man. Always and almost all the time, no. Or more some ulterior motive beer. You will not know. Even no papa or more crano. School papa na omodo kono or more motive be hidden motive be. Auntie omodo kosa school papa no. Sa Russia ni Ukraine asemna edahono. We only praying and wishing that it will not de-escalate and degenerate into something terrible. Now, Western world now, almost person almost painted Vladimir Putin black. No, they should be very careful because Ukraine and Russia, they have a history. Because say Russia, it's now my Ukraine, echo can NATO, one. Nature say, Kwame Nkrumah semo can you say, they don't allow you to unite, but they will form a formidable side and always try to build their military bases just at your doorstep. America and the Western world, no, omum per se, no be kabo no waya de obey no abe kukukwase womu. What I say? But se o destabilize wa no na ba be create military base aben na emre bia no or di monitor asemusia ono na sin military base e wo nchentin obetimi fight o back intentem Russia so think fast. You may not understand Putin. Putin has his own understanding of issues. Yes, we all don't support the killings of some innocent people. But Kwame Nkrumah too yefo. O team for no oba wonwen hu o dwen wono nko aho into Russia na oko Ukraine no o dwen say o allow my Ukraine eko ka Western world ne ho a ono so be sofa kakra. Don't forget say time na Ukraine edge independence no na military base and I say Russia na Soviet no military technology ni ade no na o Ukraine ho. Just 1994 yeah, and na Ukraine for now willingly. Omo di akudie ni biye dey e de ma omo. In this will be more independence. Now we need here trade now. Be very careful because obi a wa control da no. So person control etna enye din. So Africa, Kwame Nkrumah was telling us, say, we should be very careful and monitor how, after securing independence from our respective colonial masters, no, we should be very careful how we conduct ourselves. Because the one will power, no. Etna or baba beji power na when you call the befaso. Ukraine na independence no if you say no. Otidon. I always tell you, Jose Ortega will tell you, man has no nature. What man has is history. And Vladimir Putin, and one funny thing, and say, the name Vladimir, what they call Ukraine now, Volodomir. The current president now, also the Volodomir Zelensky. Volodomir, Ukraine kasa no. But the same name, no, a Russian language, no, Vladimir, and it's the same name. Coming from the same, a friend say, king. During the time of Kievan Rus, no, in the 9th century, no, that is 900 and something thereabout, no, or heno or baya na or multitude Russia and Ukraine na boom, no. Nani did the Volodomir in the Ukrainian language, no, but the same name, no, Russian language, no, Vladimir. And the two presidents here and ne omu queen, no, they know certain history. Wow, what's it ha? You neighbor to me say ya but there are certain inherent histories. Some of you guys are not privy to such information. Minia, ye ma independence but independence no ho ban. Say ye ma independence hwe kwan a wo de saa independence ne betena. Make nyina no. Africa yenya independence. Nemom we are going through what Ukraine is going through. It is not the use of missiles. Speed missiles na Russia for ne to no enye no na ye de omu use ma yo. Ye no omni ye kun adwen mu. And Kwame Nkrumah said that imperialism no it doesn't change form. What it changes is the front. Omo ma ye fa ahodie no. Omo be fa ye konko asum no. Omo nsesa omo akwa boni a omo yususu. Ekwan a omo ne ye de tena ye no. Omo nsesa yo. Na emum no enianimfo no na omo asesa wo mo. Enne the imperial states no, they don't bring their people like Governor Governor Radato. They bring people like Akufo-Addo. Omo din kofobili say Akufo-Addo, Pobia, Buhari, and then the so-called president now who say okoto about the man no. Omo and omo present omo, but they are practicing neo-colonialism. Neo means new. That is the new form of colonialism. Nana Kwame Nkrumah onyansani a ohun 60 years ade efri ne. Such a fantastic human being. Wabetna wiase a oko. Paliba, Richard Michiao, Haruna Sani, Lucina Atawa, Nana Kwame, Samba Ademu, Kwesitando Penny Michiao, Isasin Ahmedson, Michio Bibia Oshemi, Ewu Wiasi Bebia. Ye kasa che mpanyimfo no. Monhwe die si wo Ukraine no. Na monfa ntu ye hofo. Ye hwe die si wo Ukraine no yemfa ntu ye hofo. Millicent. We expect our leaders. Some dia mo tan Kwame Nkrumah kura na ni blueprints no. Your deluge of facts. Ewo ho ade na monko nkohwem. The obroni technology or the man or the military can ho. The odi wo military ni eye ni wo Ghana ho ne say o the military no eko intimidate obi a okodi line so ato aba ama wo. Na nso so no ye nto aba emma military bi ewo America na say UK enkokun obi because wakodi line so to aba. The prophet Kwame Nkrumah once said, they don't change their ways, they don't change their form. What they change is their front. First, no mo di omo ankasa broni kokko ma achen ya afetri gongon, no mo di na bidi animo. Intu bo hu se obroni na intimidative no. Obroni na etete wo no. obroni na tutu no ene no omumfa obroni bi amabio the one of your own ene beba te said de Akufo-Addo ti hoyi no okoje besia wo okoje besia no we fra kente ene ode koje besia abrade okoje bosia free no ho no ono efra ebuburu kosua wo a wo beje besia wo me ho no me mefra ebuburu kosua ntoma ade be ye nseda wo we fra kente fatia fata Nkrumah na uduru ho no mu a na se wo je besia na office on be ma do kente na ba obeje wo kente na gu ho na de wo ho pan de aba de meka no wote ase a obete ase o koje besia no afa private jet nye Ghana na yeye enti wo je besia na private jet na san jiska ne back into the coffers na afi no hu ba bia anka entoma no a bia ubetimi aton no anya mfaso na ade bia kotua bosia no afi no ama ohodinfo no wafa wo kente a ne bo den sen bosia na okokoje no Akufo-Addo ade na moye yensa enti sabio se obroni tire wo se fa poison gu nsuo mu ma unuanom na omonnom a enti mum consider hwe te said de ebinum a na omoye mu wofanom ye mu nananom a Nkrumah a voice note a odi free Conakry baye na all catch yen say the traitors na omo yi mu no ade a na Nkrumah kan na ye ne ya ne say o say afi na factories na mesisi ye ni mpo no na 66 no na afi na asase say anka ebe so aba o say they confuse you say me ma jeje bisia bebre o say meje bisia no ene na ya akoso mu na esi hodo meje bisia no ene ye avai metanin factory na esi leather tanning factory no meje bisia no ene Zwarungu eno ne Zwarungu meat factory burger tanga meat factory no meje bisia no eno ne o si we no enye ekawo Kwame Nkrumah asemo kan che say they confuse you and deceive you that majimusika ena meme de atoto media sisi factories nti Kwame Nkrumah letter a otro in his speech a okan from Conakry edi magana for say obusaye o say obiji sika edi si factory a na JB dan kwan mo ka kire mo say Nkrumah ase Ghana economy na me nue owura fi say ukotna America ye adwuma din sa for 10 years no e buy say na upese usi hostel ewo ayeduase na student wo take ebe han na omunya baby da no na data na uyi usika na wa save $200,000 na u save no America no na uji sa sika ni free na de kodan no ho a emprempre na usi dan no aya unya mfaso bi ana ebrebe na so asese unya mfaso ebra usi dan ne boss wie ya afi edan be gina ho be ye di nipa ebetumi adam no a wode ma high ma students ba beji ye no eho enna adodode ye sha asebe de efri dan na usi ye ni mo. In any ways, se wo chichire omanya Nkrumah was truthful to tell Ghanaians say omano in the beginning no ebeye ding, and it's true adibia shase no ding. Ghanaians at the time no men nananom no amowo ho no mu amo support enin friends say amambofo bia omutu Kwame Nkrumah aban de gu ye no it just say you guys did not exude, you did not show self-control. You were quick to gratify your souls. Ye nananom wo ye panyi bi a wo hwe me enne e wo wiase afa na bia na wo supportu omo tu Kwame Nkrumah aban de gu ye no a me nana me wofa me maame me die ben bo ti asese ni su isanse sa bren na wo fi se ekon papa bi na wo kon a ho emfaso ho akatua ene da ho aye kwan nyina besi na ye nyanyeye no obi je Ghana o de Ghana din koje besia e wo the Kaiser Group omnom be si akosomo no omwiye ena omo sa ye vaco ana sa mrenum mpanyimfo mu ye adwuma vaco nyina di adanse se na oye adwuma wo vaco a etese de wote America ye treat you good enye ne a Mines Workers Union omo kwa akatua ya de be ma expatriate from Australia no enye no bi no mo hwe se ye mfa ma Ghana fo ye tua expatriate for this kind in dollars a e wo Ghana ho a na Ghanaian workers ni die omo convert na ye ketua bi na omo de omo in cedis. But look at the better life and Nkrumah hwe ye say obema Ghana ni bi ede enya enne nipa dasani eje besia de for private jet opani wa obua ya na o ya akra emre na wani age se yetu Kwame Nkrumah aban ya gu no Kwame Nkrumah je besia edisi Jankoba ginger factory Kwame Nkrumah eji yensika de eje besia de mimidi koje besia edisi tomato factory ewo ne tamfo krom wo wanchi Kofi Abrefa Buzia a ofa ship free Ghana akoka che Queen of England say Ghana is not yet ready for any kind of independence bia intini kwan so mo de independence bia mai isan say the independence ne maya at the time he did not resonate well with the people and so he knew that he was not going to be the leader. And because Nkrumah was going to be the leader, no, let's malign Nkrumah. And that malicious tactics, no, has rendered Ghana this condition we find ourselves today. Whenever you are making capital investment, you look into the future to rake the rewards thereof. Any capital investment carries immediate self-gratifications. Adie bia o man chichire nso opese o chichire a emprim energy no e wo se o de to nchen. Akufo-Addo is not ready to make that sacrifice. He thinks that wache nanke wo se nkonya sa eyini di ntin mo amana ani dia and he is going to rule in style. And this is the the concomitant effect is what we are seeing. Onyansafo kasa chewa ti men kasa nyawo maame na wo sa onyansafo ni ti men kasa sa onyansafo ni mfiri ukrom nti unti onyansafo kasa abibifo moma ye nti na agro enkomo no esei oman. Immediate self-gratification and a weary and no. I'll say I'm linking the issue with Ukraine. I'm representing Ukraine. Me the Ukraine age na ho di ama ebibi man. Nam the Russia age na ho ama the colonial masters no. Almost wo mama wo independence wo. But at any material time, they can resurface and sweep that independence they gave you. You don't have any military to stand the military powers of the Western world. Military way, even Gaddafi, who was able to dash Ghana some military gadgets or machines, arsenals. And they wiped him. Like how those guys you see in the traffic in Kumasi and Accra, how they wipe your screen, your windshield for you. That's how they're going to wipe us. Because we have taken conscious effort not to reason. Kwame Nkrumah, ebi a o se bia no. Wo a na wo se o maame echi na ensusu utini hu se o maame enan si empata so apata fish so. O se ne maame echi tina me catch o se obi sin wa men tan no adentia. Oborbodi obo ade no ono sise ema bibia si so binim nyansa sen wo a hwe ben no nesua bi enkotan no isan se wotan onyansani na moka mutibo ho na moku onyansani a ade achi a wo na obebre se odunsini bi wo kurom ho na wo se oye benfo ntimu be fa sekan na mo akunu a wo beka wo ba na wo be kire de wo be kire ahaban kro a ye nkote emfa metare so ntisa wo so akun odunsini no na kokram to wo batiri hu a wo be kire de obekọ nwuram na wakote ahan e de abam ye de aye aduro e de achichiri kro no so uku unyansani anase woni ohoho e ka omo adwea bom na wasɛ unyansani a obi a osɛ unyansani bia no osɛ ono ankasa ne ho ya sɛ Kwame Nkrumah ama ho asotwe no abɛyɛ sɛ yaaye ho ene ya sɛ no Kwame ne de wawu okɔ enso bɔne a ye de adi no no ɛda hɔ ɛtwɛn ye ene ye nkyirima Only factories will chrome. Raw materials will colonial masters funny cheap. When Jao technology be the Ujao on say try to teach your children how to speak good English. Na mibusa say grammar no ye twetwagu plate sudi. Why na sorry anopa no afa fork and knife. Na ordinary cutlery no wo grammar mu edi no amen di odi jaye wo Ghana no how to speak good grammar in English oko Ivory Coast how to speak good grammar in French oko Angola how to speak good grammar in Portuguese oko Gabon and Equatorial Guinea they teach them how to speak good good grammar in Spanish. Ukraine, Russia is using missiles, sophisticated missiles. In Africa, they are using language, they are using tribalism, and they are using religion and partisan politics to devour you. Kwame Nkrumah say, you cannot see because you have serious myopia. Intense myopia is what is blocking us from seeing what is behind the glass. Our sight cannot transcend the boundaries of the glass. Why? We are suffering from serious myopia. So how do you relate the happenings in Ukraine and Russia to the sufferings in Africa? Do you see any link? In Ukraine, they are using missiles. In Africa, they are using grammar, religion. Today, Oketeche Frifa make important statement be. I'm in this country and you rarely see say in Nkrana omo wahano omo TikTok so eyi omo no phone ade. Why? They are doing social engineering as Oketeche Frifa kan, you know, and Kwame Nkrumah has said that thing long before. They manipulate and engineer the society as to what to do with the upcoming, the youth of a particular country they want to take control over. Ibini last na make can say unya platform no say ankamion me Jovia obi onim bia se concert me concert kra na man for di me asresem me timi eji ama mo asresisi a. But the platform created by Mark Zuckerberg no one create say yemfa ma mede e me asresem. And even in a uyi asresem no yi asresem to say the yenua kwaku chains eye no oyi asresem then so o de kanyansasem de kire womo prepare womo adwen so mpese omutie nyansa o catch us nyame be kire republic. It has to tell you something. Okutwa ade bi na wakutwa ade bi wa ekuro ahodo nyinu mu na ode atoto ho na wasre but emu asem no de where you were near free so ene ubia young guy bia ne young girl bia o Ghana bia pese or ye TikTok star. Why? We yin no phone no yin to ho eno na e super true ye senior high schools ni junior high schools no but krom hase obi owo krom hadi adanse. There are certain sites bi o honomo a o pese wo kwa police report for medical yaba, you key in your age, your details be beba ansa na site no ebie di amount. Ghana ni akura fa ne phone na pabam otidon ne wadru certain site a eni kwan se akura ne de eye enso ye wo eslawusu wo se o ye communication minister the odi yen say oba warefo okotena obi kunu ena so e wo parliament house, and you have such individuals as leaders are minuanom adofo no munwie isan say they are suffering from serious myopia. Serious myopia is what this woman is suffering from. National Communication no authority no NCA no the omodi ye ni say Duncan Williams name we no omodi support o no omodi project o mo nyoma o ko use ni video de ye bibia and your mba strike o down sisi ya. What you say? And omodi engineer omudi another social media tool na ba no mudi engineer obi anto bia ko social media ne so a okuyi asresem yes na ezi obibini adwen free so say e wo se ode na adwen so say wo se oboa ma ne kuro etumpon me nuanom yenye adwuma nwie ya yeni agro yenye adwuma no wo ma me de adwuma ma wo emre da so wo se okwa aba wonye nwie we gyae na wote ho na wodi agro na wo ma me beba betumpo firi mu wo se emaye ni breni akikire ye man no ye di oman si kwantempon ye dai eso edum besi ya Nyankopon ka obibia ho ya na Kwame Nkrumah wo message me de mame se me mfa mamo obi a wotie ni se onka nche Kufuado eni obi a wo ani suade hunu se opese obeye omanpanyi bia wo Ghana ne se wo se oyo omanpanyi a de di kan ni wo se wo do oman Ghana wo se wo dwen Ghana wo se wo di Ghana wo se wo japade etna Ghana isan se de ye friend Queen of England no odwen England oti England odidi wo England na japade wo England na oyo ohene wo kru bi so na wa japade esi kru foforo so no kire se ekru na oyo ohene wo so no emfa wo ho enunti ena Arab Dubai for no the emas na omo honom no the Emirates enunti na omunya Emirates no ema omo ahemfo na from ema sa ema for no omo ma meto asase o Nigeria o meto asase o South Africa impo waye ne japade o Dubai eni buy Dubai Qatar eni Oman ni honom no ena wo sisa wo wa hoden usika eni wani onyam ena ade kodi kruso Kwame se me nka nche mo se oyense na hodi kire mo sise me no kase impo Kwame Nkrumah no Accra obi mfa ne nsa nkosu se we asase a Kwame Nkrumah eje to ho ma Seku Nkrumah mo eduru me bi ni maame mpo na mo tata no mo twe ne maame tere so omedi adanse krumu kura mfa ne ba ho Kwame se sa abone no amodidi ye no enno na ewiwi Ghana sa amo akonni eduro no wo ye president uyo obi na wa adwen so person ye president a do my Ghana dwene Ghana di Ghana she Ghana nom Ghana na emfa Ghana fodin enkoje besian free France na ade akwa akoto dan e wo Spain na nyansa bay ene wo utrim oyo ohene e wo kuro bi so Ghana no a obehwe se ekuro no wachichiri ni yei no onchichiri ni yei wase ekuro ni ntino enna wasoa o mane o nana e de akọgu land na bonten so wote wo se wo ye adwoso hene wote wo se wo ye dwabe hene wote wo se wo ye tubi afede wote wo se wo ye kwando hene wote wo se wo ye boga na aba ho ahwan wote wo se wo ye ho enso wo ye ton kuro na saase a bebi a ye dig garbage kura bi gu muntimi nya bi ni mmom no wo de ho sika no na wo de apagya wo ba na na koto America se onko school wo ho na me nua teacher kojo jamna ebe ka kire wo se ohene yi hwe na school no a ehihye wo mpasua mu ho ne wo man mu no enkon kan a mo se teacher kojo ma aban na wote so no nanim egu asinti no mo apam no na mo pam teacher kojo no me nua yi osire no wadi ofri abusuemu ansa na obedi teacher no ye ka de ono nko obedi a anko bebia na no empempen ne emra ye dru mu no onyankopon obo ade ene abode ejiye no mu abase yehu ade bone se opanyi ya yentumi nkan ya no ntum emfa ho ene akonya a wote so se wote kokko so se wote tuntum so se wote fitaa so emfa ye ho de fa ye ho ene se opanyi bi ka se onyame nipa anase okandini papa no omamfa nipa nko ahokyeremu na okandini a odwen se okandini no oba beyi nipa free ahokyeremu ena wabeye ohene ena nkura etete fom ewo school dan mu ena wo for flight private jet 1 hour 14,000 pounds a etimisi school dan edema saa mofra na omote fom no empendodo a wafa plane nyina no ye ka hours a wadi a ebru be 100 hours in the 100 hours multiplied by 14,000 pounds and look at the quantum number of schools sasika no ebetimi uplift onyankopon ka ho se wo yo hene na wo ti asase so na wo ti ahiafo kru a eye Ghana mu na wo bossa ehuhu bra we ya me de me nka se nyame bi betu ya wo ka wo eda ho etwogu ho na mrante ne mabawa o mo beba daache no o mo do be ka asem na awo nto aso bi aba o mo sha o mo awofo no ena awo nto aso bi nso aba o mo domi o mo awofo na wo ye wofo a wo pese o ye owofo a isira wo ana wo pese o ye owofo a ye domi wo asem sebe me anu asi minua koso ne support ye nua Kevin Taylor platform na wa create no a friend Loud Silence TV a ewo multi TV channel na ewo Ghana no so no ma wo taku ni wo sempo ano fa boa nkete na aboatwa enye botwa botwa that's na bom na yemu a na yetimi dia ide e dia ye bibi onyankopon nka obibi aho abodie nka obibi aho ala nka obibi aho makramo I love you all. Bye bye.